your host for tonight, Mayfloor, Maribel, Geraldine, and Roxanne.
Hello, hello. Good
Hello,
evening.
everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Here we are again, Four Moms for Success. We are complete tonight.
Yay!
So tonight we are going to be discussing a topic that everybody can relate. But before we start with our topic, we would like to invite you to our webinar. It's every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. CST, and 5 p.m. PST. And then in the Philippines, it's every Wednesdays and Fridays, 8 a.m. in the morning. And again, my name is Jerlyn Carrera. I'm originally from the Philippines, now residing in North Carolina, USA. I'm a registered nurse by profession, a mom of two, and of course, a proud digital business owner. Go ahead, Sis Roxanne, introduce yourself.
Thank you, Sister Lynn. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm Roxanne from Seattle, originally from the Philippines, and now I'm a mom of a proud digital business owner and a wife as well. Go ahead, Sis May.
Yes, hi, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to our 4 months for success. We have two viewers right now. Thank you, thank you. This is May Santa Ana, based here po sa Chicago. I am originally from the Philippines as well. I am a nurse, a mom of two, and of course, a proud digital entrepreneur. This is Maribel.
Hello, ladies. Hello. I know we this is like we got lost of the days, huh? We thought today's Saturday. But happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Monday to the Philippines. And I just want to say happy birthday to my dad as well. Today's his birthday in the Philippines. He
Happy
told
birthday.
then I asked him about his age this morning. I was talking to him I mean a while ago, and he said like I think I'm 83. So like I thought you were 83 last year. But I don't know, but I know happy birthday, Papa, and we wish you good health and of course longer life. And my name is Maribel pala. My name is Maribel, and I am the face behind Maribel Emparca business page, a mom of two, a physical therapist, and of course a digital entrepreneur. Originally from Cagayan de Oro City, Philippines, and we are now here in Louisiana. And that's it. Back to you, Sister Lynn.
Thank you, sisters. And tonight we are going to talk about our topic is about what happens if your only income stops tomorrow, right? So most people don't think about it until it's too late. Of course, most of us are not prepared because we only think about today, tomorrow, but we are not thinking about the long term that what if our income stops tomorrow? Are we going to be able to pay our mortgage, pay our rent, buy groceries, car payments, car insurances, and are we going to be able to take care of our family in short, right? So for the most family, a single income source of income means like a single point of failure, because if you lose that single income stream, like we panic, of course, we don't know what to do. So that's what we are gonna discuss tonight, and hopefully you are gonna get some insights from us how we handle those kind of situation if that happens. All right, go ahead, sis Roxanne.
Thank you, Sis Jerlyn. Relying on another only in one income stream is not enough. Not enough nowadays. Life is getting way more expensive than it used to be. The cost of living continue to rise. Inflation cannot keep up with the yearly increase that we get from our work. Our income get capped, so having another source of income can help create a breathing room. And what used to fit comfortably in our budget now requires more planning and more sacrifice, which sometimes we need to do more overtime instead of having some quality time with our family. And as the kids grow, they grow faster, the expenses grows as well, with the school activities, sports that they want to do, preparing for college for those that have kids in college like me. Family vacation, the older they get, the more opportunities we want to provide for them. But if we're only depending on one income, um, nowadays it's really essential to, or it's actually a must now to have an trip to be added on our monthly expenses. And it can create choices, choice to make more family trip, the choice to help a loved one, the choice to work because you not you wanted to, but you have to. And as a mom, I've learned that earning more isn't the only goal. We also need to have more flexibility for the one that matters, which is our family. Our kids are growing older. Time with them is really important because that's the thing that we cannot take back later. And if we create options, we can create or build some skills, more opportunities for us to learn and then develop ourselves and have a personal growth, which can build a better future for our family. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Roxanne. And yes, you're right, sis, about inflation. So nowadays, inflation, even with the inflation, single income stream is not enough, right? Because of the inflation. How much more if we're not gonna have this job, right? So it's kind of like taking away like most of everything that we can afford. And yeah, like Sis Roxanne is having a college student, it's we barely make it to a single income stream with the inflation. How much more if you have a college, and then if you're planning on vacation, planning on living life to the fullest, sometimes it's hard. And then that's when we tend to do like two jobs, which is taking away our time from our family. So that's why we business owners are not just relying to a single stream of income. We are relying to another sources of income, which us having a business, because it can create financial security for us and for our family, and it can help us like pay off our debt faster if you have another stream of income. Because I mean, who wants to like pay the mortgage for 30 years, right? So if you can pay it off a little bit faster, let's say make it to 15 years, 20 years, a little bit something will help. So that's why most of us are looking for another stream of income. All right. Thank you so much, Sis Roxanne. What about you, Sis May? What's your insight about this topic tonight?
I think I post earlier in the morning with a cracker and the three eggs. And I just what they call this one, remember that before it's like a 12 a dozen of an egg is only 99 cents when I came here. And now how much is that, right? So those things is like already that it changes the world, and it changes how this particular economy that we have. So my thing in here is, maybe as a employee, I will ask myself, 5 years from now, are you gonna be stuck where are you at, or are you going to find something else right now sooner, baby, that will help you to be more able to be more comfortable in life. So nowadays, as we all know, everything is expensive, rising, all bills, mortgage, gas, anything, even your grocery. And on the only one that is not really going up is our salary. And that is reality, right? And that is reality. So that's why most of the professional right now is looking for something. Some of us are looking for like part-time jobs. Some of us are looking for a way like overtime or extra hours where we can spare a little bit and get something extra. But the four of us in here found something that is more having an option, that it will help you to have um, changes in your cycle, I mean in your life cycle, because you can break through from that, right? You don't have to work physically, you can work smarter because you can work it at home, you can work anywhere because of the automation that we have. So those particular areas, people must check that one and ask themselves, I am gonna be working physically until 67 of my life, or I will also work smarter where I can find a way that I can build more moments with my family, that I can build a future, I mean, a success in the future. That investment is very essential right now, especially if you are only having one source of income. It will not be enough for you to have an investment. I know there is like the 401k, but then when are you gonna get those particular savings in your life if right now is already expensive? So you have to think out of the box where your career at. So this particular business that we have is giving that particular solution, but somehow people are also skeptical in starting this. Why? Because they are afraid that they will be step out in their comfort zone. But just a little bit of glimpse, probably that's why we have the no cost webinar that we always do Tuesday and Thursday. In that way, they are able to be informed and check on it if this particular business that we have will fit them or not. So there's no no there's no guarantee now. Whatever you have can be off in a day or two. So be more open on the realization that you need another option, you need another income in order for you to survive for tomorrow. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis May. Very well said. So yes, I agree with that. If you are just like, because a job is kind of like steady. Oh, hi, bro, Jonathan, watching
Thank you
from
for
Las
Thank
Vegas.
watching.
you.
Oh, I want to go to Las Vegas. I don't know if bro Jonathan is close to the strip. We will
I want
see each
to watch concert.
other watching from Las Vegas. So yes, uh, 5 years from now, I can relate that one because it's like looking at if you have a job, it's kind of like fixed. You know your income. You know how your income is gonna be looking at in 2 weeks, right? So we got paid 2 weeks. Um, Compared to a business that you can earn more than what you expect. So 5 years from now, if you're gonna think that you're just gonna be working, that's the only thing that you are gonna be earning. Compared if you're having the business that you own your time and then you own you're the boss. You can make more than what you expect because we're not being paid hourly. So it's reducing financial stress and giving us more options, not just like by working. So and then Sis May is right with this kind of business that we have. We run this with automation and flexibility. So it doesn't really take much of our time. It only needs a bit of our time in our everyday living, like 1 to 2 hours a day is enough for this business. It's not that you have to be in an office for like 8 hours a day. So, all right, well, we'll go to Sis Bell, and Sis Bell is gonna wrap up everything in
Wrap
this.
up. Tulog na. Sleep. You already said everything. Actually, yeah. But actually, like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or like 10 years ago, one paycheck used to be enough for us to live, like maybe a family for to live comfortably. Like we can work and then we can have vacation and stuff like that. But right now it's so different. What if you ask me about this question, with this question, what if your source of income stops tomorrow? Man, I will be very scared. Even thinking about it right now, it's so scary. But sometimes we tend to like, try to, like try to hide that question first. No, I'm not gonna think about that question because I still have work and stuff like that. But it is very necessary to consider this question because most of us think that until think about nothing, like it's okay until it happens, right? Until there's job cuts, there's sickness, there's reduced hours, there's burnout. business changes and unexpected family emergencies. When I was like 10 years ago or 5 years ago, I don't mind having one paycheck and two extra source of income, part-time jobs. I don't mind that one because I was young. I can hustle. I don't mind waking up, working at 6 and then go home at 7. I don't mind. But with my age right now, no. That's why I got burned out from that. And then come to think of it, when your source of income stops tomorrow, your bills will not stop. Right? Your bills will still be around like a shadow. Your mortgage will still be due. Ours is when was that? Every fifth of the month. our mortgage,
Okay.
our groceries still need to be bought. And then kids still need food every day, especially this summertime when the kids are always hungry, when they're always at home. Kids will still have their needs. They still need vacation. They still need piano lesson. They still need band camp and stuff like that. They still need vacation activities, and life still has to move on.
Yeah.
Whether you're having a paycheck or not, whether you're having a source of income or not, tomorrow you still have to wake up. And then it's so much different. That's why having another stream of income would be great preparation. Just what Sis Roxanne, Sis Jerlene, and Sis May said. Like all four of us, we thought about this. Even if we have full-time job, we have a good full-time job, but we are still preparing ourselves for what's gonna happen tomorrow, what's gonna happen in 5 years, according to Sis May. We still have to plan about that, because the thing is, like, the only thing, according to her, that's not really increasing a lot is our salary. Right? Me, every year I get like 4% increase, but that's
good.
why they said, like, people. That's why they said, like, I got this. I have this. I read this quote, like, people are so scared to start a business with a small investment. But because they said it's a big for them, but then they are working so much just to earn a 50 cents increase every year. That is really true. That is really true. Like, this one, like they're so scared to start something that they could get better, that become successful in the next 5 or 10 years. They're so scared to start that one, but they're not scared to work so hard by just earning 50 cents increase every year. And that is really true. And that is, we have to ask ourselves, right? That in 5 years, can I take, if I lose my job tomorrow, can I take my 401k out? Can I, without penalty, without tax and stuff like that? Can I get my IRA out without penalty, without being penalized and stuff like that? It's not. The question is like, the question is not about the retirement and stuff. The question is, what will happen to me if I don't have a backup plan? If I don't have that's a safety net. If I don't have a side hustle, that's why we thought of that. That's why we're all four of us right here. This is the reason why we are in front of you right now, because we found ourselves in the same community, which is our digital business. That's why we are here and telling you, sharing this with you, because it's not late to start. It's not, you can start right now. We found this business years ago, and we are just sharing it with you, that you too can find what do you call this, comfort. You can find security in this business if you work harder, because this business works around you, works around your family. We're not telling you that aside from your full-time job, go start this business and lose some time with your family. It's not like that. That's the reason why we chose this business, because we are able to spend more time with our family aside from our full-time job and this business. So if I will lose my job tomorrow, I would always say I'm fine with it, because I have a side hustle, and this side hustle could be my main source of income later on. That's why aside from the emergency fund and stuff like that, you must have a side hustle, a passive side hustle that really help you, that will help you earn even if you're sleeping, even if you're having vacation with your kids, even if you're having working with your full-time job. And so you have to ask yourself that, what if my source of income starts tomorrow? Or maybe worse, what if my source of income stops today? So we have to think about that. Do not put that in the under the rug, that question. You have to find answer to that, because it will happen to most of us, if not all of us. So that's it.
Thank you, Sis Bell. Yes, you're right, Sis Bell. You know, like the income does, I mean, like 4%, which is not really as much, but that's the thing with the people, because they are willing to build somebody else's dream compared to building their own dream, right? Because yeah, the bills don't stop. Like, a good thing when the COVID happened, you know, they have the program that they can just, you know, seize it, you know, but that's because of the COVID. But what if it's not COVID related, you know? Because when COVID related, they stop the mortgage. It's okay for you not to pay the mortgage, no interest, but you still have to pay them, you know? It's But then what if it's not COVID? What if it's just like, knock on the wood, like we're not getting younger. We have like backache and everything, especially if you have like a physical job, you know, that you do. So what if something happens and you're not going to be able to do it, you know? So you're going to be behind of your bills. And so what we can just say is like, maybe don't wait for a crisis or for something to happen to realize that you needed a backup plan. So for us, it's like, start building options while things are better, you know, while we are, because that another stream of income is just like an option for us to be ahead, not because we're struggling right now, but that one is just like a backup plan. So, hi, Roderick Chavez, sending hearts. Let us know where you're coming from. 'Cause
I think it's from the Philippines, sis. Yeah.
the Philippines, yes.
All right.
Yes, we are worldwide. So, well, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Hopefully, to all our viewers, like, how many viewers do we
We
have?
have 5 earlier, but right now we have 3. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you gain some insights about, you know, just like the realization nowadays. You know, let's talk about reality. You know, that's just the reality, because we never know what's going to happen tomorrow, especially with our income stream, with our jobs. So, hopefully you will gain some insights and uh, I got lost. It's something from our topic tonight, and hopefully we will see you again next week. Thank you so much.
Yes. Did you invite,
Ah.
sis? Did you invite? Okay. Okie dokie.
Yes.
See?
We were
Handa na po kami.
That's
why I asked.
our brain is like, we're getting old.
Brain fog too.
So,
Foggy
That's
brain.
happened. That means we are real. That's why we are talking about this.
you guys can send us a message how to start this business and see if this business is for you. As what we said, like, the webinar is free at no cost, and see if this one fits your life. You know, because not all business is for everybody. You know, so it's just for people that have this time. You know, but yeah, check and see if
Thank
this is for you. I will see you next week.
Thank you,
Bye.
Abby. Happy
Bye.
Sunday.
Enjoy
Bye-bye.
the week.
All right.